Hey everybody, it's Nice back here again with just a quick update on what's been going on, which is unfortunately again is not a great deal. So what have I been up to other than working? I've had a few days off for my birthday last week and our anniversary, and I've been spending time with the family as and when I get a chance to. So there's not really been a great deal done in here. I've been building Edard's Chachuga Mustang, and that's where we're at the moment. Okay, so this is, it's not the worst kit, but it's definitely not Edard's best kit. There's been gaps in places, been steps. The gun fillets, as you can see, they don't fit that great. For somebody who's got a little bit more experience with Edard kits, it's probably going to be a cracking kit. Not on par with their Spitfire, okay, for fit, or their Hellcat, but a few, minor issues that need dealing with. The detail, is second to none. It's really, really fantastic. So that's where I'm at with that. The next part's going to be getting the canopy, windscreen sorted, tail fins and all that sort of stuff. So that's going to be a video meaning its way to you when it's finished. So I'll just put that over there. Next up, okay, I've been building this. Oh, if we can get it down. So I've started on this. All right, so where I'm at, I've done the internals. So as you can see, they've got a silver and internal green. The cockpit, okay, starting to come together. Same with another part, okay. The bomb bays, the bomb doors, okay, so that's the bomb bay, all coming together in little bits and pieces. I've the nose part of the aircraft, where the glazing is, where the observer and the front gunners are. That's the only wood part that I'm going to do. Okay, now the reason for that is when I looked at all my references, parts like this, it was made up of multiple parts of wood, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out the best way to go with it. But it can be a black anti-skid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to put like wear in there. So there'll be wear coming from the door, going to the seat, with some dry brushing and stuff like that. Same goes for the bit that traverses the whole rear. Okay, so this is where the waist gunners, okay, behind the wing, where they sit. All right, so again, that's going to have wear up and down it. Now what I'm doing, I'm building this in sub-assemblies. So I've got all the main cockpit parts, they're all painted. I just need to do all the detail painting, so putting some buttons and stuff like that, doing that wood effect, then doing all the weathering and all that sort of stuff. Before then, I put it in the fuselage and close it up. And then I'll concentrate on the belly gun and some other bits and pieces, some other bits of the gun, before then I start looking at marrying, well, no, they'd be over before I then start looking at gluing it all up. I've got a mask set for this, so that's going to be a great help, okay. And also I've got the markings mask set, so that's coming on. This is going to be more of a labour of love, because I've got to be careful with the fit and where it goes, because some of the attachment parts were absolutely massive, and it's going to take some putting it together. I mean, if I just push it together, so hopefully you can see what I'm on about. Okay, let's see if I can get it together. All right, so this is, yes, it's just all pushed together, but hopefully you can see, if I fetch the light over a bit more, hopefully you can see it's not going to be a seamless gap. It's going to take some work to actually get it all married up. And once that is all married up, okay, I mean, at least this bit here, okay, it's on the spine, so it's not got any rivet detail. And then that bit for the upper canopy just slots in there. But I don't know whether that's all one part or whether it's meant to be, or where the actual line, you know, the panel lines match up and what have you. So it's going to be fun, to say the least. I mean, I still need to take some bits and pieces off, which I will do. Okay, so it's not gonna go together without me taking some of the attachment parts off, which I can see as I'm just looking at it now. So this one's going to be more of a labour of love. I'm definitely going to do it in the olive drab scheme, because that's the one that flew in here, that flew from Bassingbourn. And I don't know whether I've mentioned in the past, but that's where I did my basic training. Okay, and that's where Full Metal Jacket is filmed. So all the training scenes are actually filmed at RAF Bassingbourn, as it was, or Bassingbourn now, which was where the army training is. Okay, so that's that one. I've also, obviously it's my birthday, and I've been buying some bits and pieces, so I just thought I'd show you those first time. Okay, and I've got a pile here. Okay, so I picked up this book. Okay, so it's Modelling School on Aircraft Weathering by Jamie Hago. Okay, and it's just basically all about heavy duty weathering and, you know, stuff like that. Right, so let's see if I can find the actual a decent picture of that aircraft in here. Okay, so it doesn't show you how, it shows you how to build this aircraft, okay, but it shows you the bits and pieces to be able to carry that out. So I've wanted this book for a long time, and I saw it secondhand on one of the Facebook groups, along with this book. So this book's just got all US Navy jets. Okay, so it's got a couple of Tomcats, a Phantom, a Corsair, the modern Corsair, the A7, Crusaders, some Super Hornets. Okay, so it's got all about doing Navy aircraft, and Navy aircraft is something I want to be looking at. So be looking out for those ones. I got those two for 32 quid plus postage, and together, if I was going to buy them brand new, I'd be looking at over 50, maybe nearly 60 quid. Okay, so I'm really chuffed I've got those. And if you want to see a review of those, let me know and I'll throw up a review. Next up, we've got a few kits. Now, only one, okay, is what I would normally build. The rest are out of my comfort zone. So we've got Edward Albatross D3, okay, from the First World War. And also this has got the Red Barons D3 in it. Okay, so that could be a cool little build in 1/48 scale, and it will be a little build. Okay, I mean, that's it. All right, so I'm going to look at that at a later date and see what's what. But again, there should be a review up of that in a minute. Following on from that, we have a Sopwith F1 Camel by Revell, but this is an Eddard boxing of it. Okay, this is an Eddard boxing, and look at this. Watch, a top opening box from Revell. That's real shock. Now, this I picked up from a little shop in Filey when we went to the seaside a couple of weeks back. It was a little craft shop, and whenever myself and my family go away, we always try and support the local businesses, not only away, but we also try to support them at home. So when we saw this for £20, I thought, you know what, why not? Okay, and it wasn't until I got home and had a look at it, and it's actually still got the Eddard marking punch on the top. So 2 First World War kits. On to the 3rd kit, and another First World War, the Roland C2, another German aircraft. Unfortunately, this one's normal end opening, but again, this is another Eduard kit. So again, hopefully, touch wood, it'll be okay. One interesting thing about this one, I don't know if you can see just there, there's some windows, okay, with curtains. And those curtains are actually depicted by decals. So that's going to be fun to do. I'd probably maybe look at maybe using some paper or something like that, or a little bit of fabric. I have lint-free wipes that I use within my job. Okay, so they could possibly do the trick. So there, yeah. So that's the 3rd First World War kit. Okay, all added to the stash. I don't know whether I'll get around to building them this year or anything like that. But again, it gives me something different. Sometimes when you're looking at your stash, you just need something a little bit different. Next up, the Revell L2 Sturmovik. Now, this again is a rebox by Eduard. This is a Accurate Miniatures kit. I do believe the Accurate Miniatures kit is not a bad kit. So that's why I've picked this up. And again, you know, dirt cheap. I can't remember where I got it from. Oh no, I got it from my local hobby shop in Sheffield, at Cliff in Sheffield, called Markway. And yeah, we picked this up. And again, it looks a lovely kit. It's got a couple of markings in there. It's got the green, the 2-tone green, which looks lovely. But it's also got the winter camouflage. So it's got that 2-tone green with a white camouflage on there as well. So that looks like it could be a really, really nice kit. And then the 3rd kit is big box. One of these. Yeah, I'll just move back. Okay, so this is the Hind, or the Crocodile. Okay, is what it's called, the Soviet attack helicopter, the Mi-24 by Zvezda. I've had a quick look in the box, and yeah, there's panel lines and whatever, but there's no rivet detail or anything like that. So I've actually bought the rivet set for this, the decal rivet set. So hopefully that is winning its way to me from Russia, and when it gets here, I'm debating whether to actually start this, because again, it's outside my comfort zone, and I need something to G me up as such. So hopefully that's what this will do. Touch wood. Okay. So yeah, so they're the purchases for this month, and obviously there's not always going to be purchases every month and stuff like that. I just got lucky that the helicopter was for my birthday, the Sturmovik was for my anniversary, and the books and what have you were just, you know, sundries picked up dirt cheap. So that's that. The next video will be one of these reviews, because I've got the 5 kits and the 2 books, so they're probably going to be what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of nights. Maybe doing a few reviews, getting those up to you, okay, over the next coming weeks, and just take it from there. The build videos I've got ongoing are the P51 and the B17. They're both going to be olive drab, okay. So they should look really cool side by side once done. Okay. But that being said, obviously I've got work. Luckily for the next week or 2, I'm actually at home. I'm not travelling anywhere. And then I'm off down London again, and I've got training and stuff like that. So over the next couple of weeks, I might get quite a bit of modelling done, or I might actually do some pastel art, because I got some new pastels for my birthday as well. Okay, so I might do that. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to take every day as it comes and just see what I feel like when it comes to an evening after being sat still at my bench all week, or all day, should I say. Let's think. Oh yeah, on the Warts and All Facebook group, we have a new group build going on. It's the Battle of France, I believe, or that sort of era. You know, the phony war era, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've been that busy. I've not been able to check on anything. I don't really go on Facebook much, if I'm honest. Nowadays, it's all full of doom and gloom, and I just can't be doing with that. So I'm trying to stay well clear of it. Yeah. So I know there's a group build going on there. So if you want to check out the Facebook group, by all means, crack on. You'll have to answer the question 3 to be able to gain entry, because we've had to change it from a public to a private, because the Facebook, in their wisdom, were going to saying that we're no longer allowing you to be choosy of who you want to go in. So you can have loads of these spammers and stuff like that. So we decided we didn't want that. We didn't want to be able to have to patrol the site to get rid of any spammers, or just throw crap in there. So we decided to turn it private so we can keep more control of it, and hopefully that's working so far. And I think I've waffled on for long enough now. I've been waffling on for nearly 17 minutes. Oh God, for the longest updates I've ever done. So I will say goodbye, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.